How's it going, guys? This is Razor Wrath bringing you part 16 of Vampyr. So we left off, we were gonna we were trying to go to missing level 16, so we are going to embrace everyone
my own life.
day, rest, level up, and then continue on. So
Good evening,
Vampyr
miss.
is going.
How are you tonight?
Need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
She's healthy. Obviously, the other Elwood can't, I think he's falling in love with her. Makes his pain go away. Or they're just some sick delusions, so I mean, she bites on him, he feels no pain. That's just disturbing. Goodbye, Thelma. You're gone.
Why kill me, brother? We could have ruled this land together and forever.
You're in the head. So, you'll be crushed.
Good evening, Mr. L.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Obviously be heartbroken because I just killed Thelma. So let's end your pain and suffering, and you won't be worrying about your face scars anymore, and you won't be worrying about Thelma's death. So I'm doing you a good favor. Bye. Hopefully.
So this is how it ends. Farewell, my life, you betray me, good.
Treatment for headache. Thomas's cross. Alright, so everyone's healthy, except for the one dude I haven't talked to yet. You give very little XP, even with the headache here. Harvey Fiddick, Mortimer Goswick. Can I get you farther down the road? Your mom is sitting on all the XP, though.
Good
So I don't
evening,
want her
Mr.
to go
Goswick.
away.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
So how do I get any more hints for them? Like, that's the question.
I will not let you down, my boy.
These two I can't do anything about. These two are sitting at pretty high. Like, how do I get my embrace higher? After I killed one of the nurses, I got it. But I need level. I'm at level 2. Have I not killed enough people to equal enough? I can't take out Milton. Oh, Milton's at 18,800 XP though. I can mesmerize her. What
Jonathan,
the shit?
Are you all right?
Words cannot describe the emptiness.
I'm here for you, Jonathan. If you ever need to talk.
Could I ask you some delicate questions?
Ask, and I will answer if I choose.
There's so much I want to know. I mean, what? Where? Who?
Slow down, Jonathan. And please, not all questions should be answered.
Please tell me, are you Lady Ashbury? Is that your real name?
Yes and no. I was born Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood. Out of pure vanity, I cannot tell you when I was born.
Where? I mean, you don't live here.
I have a house in London where I reside with my daughter.
A daughter? Is she,
No. Charlotte is a perfectly normal young lady. And if you must know, I adopted. Perhaps you'll meet her someday.
Tell me, why do you finance this hospital?
I'm lucky to be in a privileged position to help those less fortunate. Kindness takes the edge off the years.
If you'll forgive me, it seems a little hypocritical healing those that you may kill.
Jonathan, we are what we are. A paradox. Dead flesh with a lust for life.
And our Dr. Swansea? He's fine with this culling of patients.
Dr. Swansea is a man firmly rooted in the realities of the modern world. He understands what we're trying to achieve here.
How do you live with the guilt?
I can't answer that, Jonathan. But we have to accept our nature. Nothing good can come of fighting who we are.
Killed someone you've known?
Jonathan, have you forgotten what I do here? I need to meet the men and women I kill.
Have you ever killed family?
I will not answer that. In time, perhaps.
I'll see you later.
20 mesmer level, blood quality doesn't show it, jeez. By the time you get that, the game's over. No point of eating her. She's a vampire already. You're gonna get shit for it except that. Alright, well let's finish the rest of Pembroke, I guess. No point of having one person stray. They're inside there. I can't enter. Oswald Thatcher has a headache. Come on out. There you go.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed of the Pembroke Hospital. May I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed. So it's you who saved my friend Oswald. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you are?
Newton Blight. Oswald and I recently returned from the war.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Nice little chunk of XP.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was Well, you know, sir. Stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears. With fingers. Lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Okay then, Dick.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself. Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during a shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. The terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
Yeah, I thought about what I could do to survive. Just for a few more days. I thought about killing Newton. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
Just cure the headache and I'm good. Treatment for headache, I have 3.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Aww.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctors said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
All three, and all I gotta do is heal his headache. Sweet.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Oh, I can get you. Get you a headache. And have a
Goodbye, Mr.
Your lover that will
Try to take care of yourself.
beat my ass like kid. Your lover's level 3 and I'm level 2.
So many rats in the streets.
If only I can
Oh, the
just
lucky
bump
one.
up to level 3, I'd be good. Your lover would be mine as well. With a 2,500 XP, yeah. Harvey Fidwick. Let's go eat him too, see how much he was. I guess you're supposed to be embracing people. That's the point of the game. So I'm not gonna fight it anymore. I'm just gonna eat people. I mean, you gotta decide when you want to eat them, or they just get sick the next day.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
2 hints.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
800 XP. This guy's got kids. Oh, can I do it? If Fuck it. He's got kids. Thelma and the other had a relationship. Whatever. Margaret gonna take out Pippa and Milton, so they love each other. Harvey, your kids will just have to be on their own.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
All I wanted was to go back to work, to take care of my children.
Well, now I'm a dick. Wait, are they all together? Oh, crap. They're gonna beat my ass. Taking out innocent guy. Still level 2 Mesmer. West End. Benjamin has a... You're level 3. Tippett's is level 2. She has all of her XP, 3,000 now. The only other person I can take out is Dyson, which is all the way back at the docks. 12,000 XP.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that caliber.
I feel like I want to leave his headache so I can cure it later. I got all these people to explore. All these people to explore in the docks. I still have tons more people to explore. So Dyson is healed and he's ripe for the picking. So we're just gonna take that 500 XP and just not let him get sick again, because then I'll lose that. If I wait too long, Dyson will get his health back. Dyson will lose his XP and he'll get sick again. Gotta go get him now while I can. Now I can do that. That's all. Come on, Dyson. Time to embrace you, buddy. I was hoping I'd wait for more XP, but I don't have a chance of you getting a headache, and I don't have a cure for it, buddy. Not risking losing 500 XP over dropping down to 300. Oh, God. Where do I go to get to the doctor? There we go. Goodbye. Stay over there. I got Dyson to take it. I really want you guys. Dyson. Nothing.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What?
You don't do shit. You just drink all the damn time. You're done. Turd.
Is there anything in particular that you like part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Another time, perhaps. I'm not sure I want to hear another sad story.
One hint unlocked. See if we can get some out of the
Mr.
bartender.
Delaney.
Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Alright guys, well we will talk to the bartender in part 17. Stay tuned for the next episode when we embrace Dyson and we move on.
It's a good thing you cannot.
And we level up.
Now, Mum.
This is Razor Wrath. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Peace out.